I just finished the last episode of A Time Called You. Major spoilers coming up ahead. If you have not finished, bro, what you still doing here? You've been warned. I really like this end scene. This is the last scene of the series, and this is after everything's settled. He promised that he would go find her no matter what time, no matter if he had to cross time and space. He said, I will do whatever it takes, no matter how long, and I will find you in a time called you. And then he takes a couple steps forward, and then it fades to black. I thought this was the perfect send-off for the series. I really enjoyed this, and this singular line makes the whole title of the show make complete sense. Now, if you pull my leg, you tell me to rate it, I would probably rate this one a 9 out of 10. It's in my top 5. It damn near might be in my top 3. I'm gonna have to reassess my top 3, but it's for sure in my top 5. But I have a couple of gripes with it. Let's talk about the good stuff first. I'm happy that him and the real Minju is gonna work out. Like, she realized, and also once they burned the cassette tape and everything, like, stuff disappeared. It was kind of like the world just reset, and we go back to when she had the accident. Except this time, instead of the villain saving her and then hitting her over the head, she actually did get into a car accident, woke up, and it was Ingu by her side. And she kind of realizes everything that happened previously. Again, world reset. It's like it never happened. She remembered it as a vivid dream. So she's like, I got clarity. You've always been there supporting me. So they're going to work out. They're going to be a thing. I'm happy for them. It looks like he's running a company that turns webtoons into comics, and he potentially has an app on the way as well. I'm happy for him. He dove into his artistry. You know, in the past life, he did go to college as an art major, so I'm happy to see he leaned into that. Like I said, they found each other at the end. He walks up. There's an unspoken bond there. They don't know why, but there's just tension, romantic tension. I'm happy that they found each other. But let's talk about what kind of don't make sense. It loses a point because the villain is kind of whack. This villain turned out to be Kwon Yu Jun's, the future version of Nam Si Hyun's, the future version of him, his best friend. And then he traveled back in time into his brother's body, and turns out is a complete maniac, just unhinged. And he's the reason 2 of the classmates, one being Minju, the other being the popular girl, he's the reason why they got deleted. So his whole villain arc, you hate him for like an episode and a half, and then it's just kind of like, oh well, bye-bye, see you later. Like, even though they resolved the case, I feel like with the world resetting, and we're considering he's back to himself, his little brother, this dude, him in the future goes back in the past, right? Now, that's the same guy inhabiting his older brother's body, but this is him in the past. So he's teaching his younger self how to be a monster, pretty much. Now, granted, when the world resets itself, what I'm thinking is, since he never gets his body taken over, he actually corrects his brother's attitude and prevents him from becoming a monster, or gets him the help he needs so he doesn't go around deleting people. That's at least what I'm thinking, because otherwise, if brother ain't stepping in to stop his insane actions and correct the way he's thinking, then this issue never gets solved, and he just terrorizes other people down the line. So that's one of my main issues, is no full clarity on the resolution when the world resets about them, and the fact that the villain he don't even get to accomplish his goals. Before he did what he was trying to do, he actually got sent back to the present where the police handled him. They rectified the situation expeditiously, if you will. But they lose a point just because the villain kind of weak, kind of lame, kind of just, they didn't tighten up the loose ends there. Also, it kind of loses a little bit of steam with me because this was the real Ko Yoon Jong, and he was feeling this dude over here. They got into a car crash where he got deleted from the car crash, and then Si-hyun just kind of took over his body and completely just changed direction of his life. Now, what I'm thinking is he took over his body because he was gonna be deleted in that car crash, or his soul, Si-hyun's soul, saved him and kept him alive. That's what I could be thinking towards here, but I'm also hoping with the world resetting, like, my man got his own life back. I hope that's going well for him too. Now, this is more of a coincidence, but like, small world, this could only happen in a K-drama. What are the chances the villain just happens to be sitting next to the main protagonist during the CSAT, and then remembers him after they get into college and invites him out to a mixer where they meet the main female protagonist. Like, what are the chances this is 100% an accident? Like, the universe is working in weird ways. Like, the universe worked for him to lead him to his love, but also the universe worked against him by leading him to his arch nemesis. You feel me? But still, like I said, overall, Time Called You, it makes up for everything with a great story and a great ending. In my humble opinion, I think the ending was cool. Now, it is weird when you think about it. In the past, he's 18, which means she was 11. They did meet in the past. She told him not to forget her name. But now, I don't know what age they're actually. I'm assuming this is a little after college, so I'm going to assume she's at least 21, which would make him 28. Age gap ain't that crazy when you think about it. But when they're back in the past and you remember, like, he's 18, she's 11, little crazy then, less crazy as a consenting adult. But like I said, overall, I give this joint a 9 out of 10. Villain was weak, few things they could have tied up, but overall story, immaculate, keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing. It's something new that I haven't really seen done before. Time travel has been done, but the way they did it, it's weird and funky, and it just keeps you thinking. And bro, you're not, from episode to episode, you're not gonna know what's happening. Maybe 11 and 12 you'll know, but up to then, bro, it's fantastic, keeps you on your toes. You get 2 thumbs up for, did I give this joint 2 thumbs up? Oh, I can't see if I liked it or not. Hold on. Let's exit. Okay, yeah, it's got 2 thumbs up out of me.